Hello, Dad. This is Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey, and today's topic is finding your family tribe. Let's do it.
Hi, my name's Niko, and you're listening to my dad, Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast. Thanks for listening. Pretty good. Now can we listen to it?
Yep. So I'm coming off an amazing weekend, guys, and I hope you too had a great weekend with your family. But the reason why it was so great is Friday night, we just had the most amazing family get together. It was 3 families, and the dads got along well, the moms got along well, all the kids got along well. It was super fun. There was great food. It was just a great time. And I left feeling that night, as well as kind of marinating it all weekend, was really that feeling of wow, I think we finally found our family tribe, the families that will get together hopefully much more often, like just this weekend. We've done tons of play dates with a bunch of kids, or maybe a family night with just one other family. But this is the first time where it was our family and 2 others that all came together with all the parents, all the kids, and I loved it. I really realized how much I've missed that. Just having a bunch of people together, and one set of parents is doing one thing, the other set of parents is doing the other. The older kids are helping out with the littles. The littles are bugging the hell out of the older kids. Some parents aren't paying attention. We're having to cover and realize, we got to make sure we're watching all the kids in the pool, that kind of thing. It was so fun. But, we've had occasional play dates with just kids and sometimes one family, but this was very much like how I grew up. I was really fortunate to grow up on a block where there were lots of kids, lots of families, new families that all had kids around the same age. My best friend growing up, who is 2 doors down, is 6 weeks older than I am, moved in on the block the first year I was born. My other best friend, he's 6 months younger than I am and lived 2 blocks away. So us 3 families grew up together. My best friend's little brother was best friends with my little brother growing up, and there was just always things going on, like block parties, and sometimes the parents would all go out together on date nights or just to go have dinner and do stuff together. So they'd hire one babysitter and all the kids would come over to one house, and it was just really fun with all those people around. And so this weekend was my first glimpse into that, and really recognizing how much I had missed that, or how important that really is to me. Once I had a taste, I realized that I wanted a lot more of that. So I know for me too, a reason why it was so fun and so heartening was because it was nice to have a lot of people around. Sometimes once you get caught up in the day-to-day of family life, you tend to isolate and you don't go out as much because it's just easier to just stay in the house. And then when you do stay in the house, you wish you got the hell out because you've been cooped up this whole time. But the camaraderie and just being able to hang out and to have the dads all hang out well together and get to know each other, and the moms, they all know each other from preschool and the like, but this is the first time they really got a chance to really kind of sit around and chit chat and get to know each other too. So it's something that I had that as a child, and I realized, all right, I want that for my family as well. So how did you grow up? Did you have lots of people around? Were you more solo? Are you doing that same kind of thing now? Are you, if you grew up kind of solo and there weren't many people around, are you finding yourself gravitating and wanting more of that by choice? Or maybe is it something because you grew up that way and you see yourself doing that now with your family, that you're wanting something different. Or, if you, like me, had lots of people around and remember like tons of kids being around and asking the next door neighbors for snacks because they were in charge that day after school, and you're finding yourself a little more isolated now, maybe that's something to put some energy towards, of finding some other families and doing some more group stuff. Maybe it takes you hosting to kind of get the ball rolling. Just examine it. What can make yourself happier in family life? Does that mean having more people around, or maybe just by virtue of your block or the community you're in or groups that you're a part of, that you're around people a lot, and you don't want to be as much, and you want to slow down the schedule so you're not as expended. You need to choose for yourself, Dad, how you want to do things. What's best for you in your energy levels? Are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? What's best for you as a family? Is your spouse, your wife, an introvert, an extrovert? How are your kids? Do they love being around people, or do they spaz out and get their circuits blown by being around too many people, and it just wreaks havoc later on? As you get to know your kid and you get to see how your families function with the others, it's really important to do those things that allows the whole family to thrive. And I know for us, my family, we're all very social and we like that, but the busyness and the day-to-day just makes it hard, and you have no energy. Like, I don't want to plan anything on Saturday. Like, let's just get through this week and see if we do something there. And it's time and time again, being out and about and finding that tribe is important. That's changed a lot this year now that Niko's in preschool, so we're meeting a lot more kiddos the same age, and you get to know the families, and more things have happened, but it can definitely be created whether your kid's in school or not. So that's what I would recommend to you is, think about that, your social level. Are you socializing as much as you want? Too much? Are your energy being drained by doing too much? Or do you think you'd thrive a little more if you got out and about and look at how you can create that tribe? Because again, you don't have to be super social and have to have tons and tons of people around, but you do need to have some people around you to support and bounce ideas off of, and just kind of as a check to see like how you're doing in family life, just to see how other families are doing, because there's going to be things that they're doing better and you want to emulate, and there's going to be things that you see that you realize, oh wow, we're doing pretty good at home with that. So that's always encouraging as well. So post in the Facebook group if you haven't already gone to the Dadhood Journey Facebook group. If you're not in there, apply to get in. Join the discussion on this post. You can put those things down, whether you're being too active, not active enough, whether you had that as a kid and you want that, or if you want to do something different. All of these sharings will be great information for other dads out there. So know that as you're contributing, you're helping somebody else out, and that there's a safe environment to share, to get some ideas and bounce ideas off as well. All right? So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see each other on the next episode.
I hope you enjoyed that episode. You can hang out with other dads in our Facebook group. Just go to Facebook, search for the Dadhood Journey, and apply to get in. See you there, and see you on the next episode. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Perfect.
There you go, Dan.